Right now we're doing our 2.5-day mapping assessment where we're set free and we have to find all the contacts between the different types of rocks that we've been studying in the 3 days prior.
We're mostly looking for outcropping, so that's when we see rock forms jutting out from the topography.
And then we try to use our clinometer to find the dip angle and dip direction for each bedding things and just put this on the map.
So dip direction is the way at which it's actually going, and then dip is how steep it is. And then we will try and find contacts between these rocks following those dips and connect them and follow a contact. And then we get to create via our maps a profile of where those units are.
And you can look at the rock and see what kind of grain size it is. If it's a pipe rock, has it got any burrows in it from the animals that would have been in it millions of years ago? Just try and identify the rock as best you can and then log it in on your map.
One of the best things about this area is that you can look across in a landscape and you can do binocular geology where you can roughly see where the different contacts are, and it gives you a much better idea of what you expect the landscape to look like when you come to actually doing your field mapping.
Yeah, I prefer doing that because you can just clearly outline the different points and how it changes for time.
Especially in a landscape here, it's just incredibly obvious where things have been thrust and overthrown and layered on top of each other.
With the mapping, you're kind of on uneasy terrain the whole time, so you're constantly assessing risks, especially mountainous areas like this. Even just noticing things and being able to problem solve in the field to find different contacts or different rocks and working out where they'd be without trekking the whole landscape.
I think the coolest thing we've learned is seeing unconformities in person. And an unconformity is a contact between two rocks which has a significant age gap, perhaps of millions or even billions of years. And we don't know what's in between the two, and being in an environment where you're stood in between 2 billion years of history and not knowing what's occurred in between, it just puts the whole course into perspective of the scale of what we're studying.